lads, we're back with another episode of this Aston Villa career mode. Today's episode, things can only get better. We are in 10th right now, knocked out of the Conference League. This is not the start that you guys probably expected, nor I expected. But the great news about this one is we have some easier games coming. A lot easier games. Brentford, Sheffield United, Burnley. I'm not going to underestimate them, but they're easier games. And of course, Manchester United. There isn't an easier game on the calendar right now than that. We had late heartbreak against Man City and Arsenal. Apart from that, we played okay this season. Could we even say that? I don't know, but we played moderately all right. And we are still well within a chance of getting top 4 or at least Europa League next season. So I'll be very happy if we achieve that. Now, we are going to have to raise some funds today in order to do any transfers, but I think this squad needs quite a bit of help. That's why I'm extremely happy at the start of this one that Luca Digne, the man who gave that damn pass away, has got a couple of offers for him. Tottenham and Liverpool, I don't actually see this as strengthening either of those sides. So I'm going to accept the Liverpool one and turn down the Tottenham one just purely because I want as much money as possible. And hopefully, you know, Courtney Halls will leave the club too, free up some wages, give me some more money. Now, the jury is definitely still out on some other players, but I don't want to be rash with this instantly, straight away. I want to be calm about this. The squad isn't that bad. Yes, needs improvements, but this is definitely a top half of the table squad. And with this new tactic, things have been going a lot better. I promise. There'll be no ranting in this one. Hopefully the game doesn't make me rant. Let's get into the first game, which will be against Brentford. I am praying to the Lords that this is going to be a victory. If you haven't already, smash subscribe. If you want to, hit the like button. It helps the videos do better. Hopefully we can beat up on Brentford here. I'm still just not sold on Matty Cash. I mean, he has to go to raise some cash. Yeah, it was a bad pun. I know it was a bad pun. I'm going to start Zaniolo today because they're starting to get frustrated. Roma, and I kind of want, not Roma, Galatasaray, and I kind of want him to stick around. Minamino will play in that position, and then Matoma. We have some tired legs. I'm actually giving Duran the game. If you didn't see it, the man went off in the last episode. He thoroughly deserves his game. To grab 2 against Man City is no slouch. Now, Brentford's an interesting one because they're another one that's been on the list of teams that we might do at some point, or I was thinking about doing, because the Brentford are just Brentford. They always do Brentford things, but the progression, it's not happened. There has been no more. Oh my God, Brian Mbeumo. Why is he so quick? Thank God for the near post save. He is rapid. As I was saying before being rudely interrupted by Brian Mbeumo, the progression is just stayed normal. Why is this a thing now? Why is that a thing now on the game? Like, literally, you don't head the ball in the position you're trying to head the ball in. You head the ball straight to them. And what is this camera angle? This is not the camera angle we play in. This just doesn't look co-op. This doesn't look the same as normal. Maybe it's something to do with the stadium. We had that last year with Norwich. It looks at a weird angle. I'm going to have to get used to that for the tackles, but Brentford all over us at the start of this one, and I'm not enjoying ever having a corner. I just don't want any corners against us. I'm going to play that one up to Zaniolo, who is probably questioning where any help, if any help, is on the way. Where it was, to be honest, because so was I. That was supposed to go into Douglas Luiz. I promise there'll be no ranting about the passing just yet. I'm getting there, but not just yet. He's got that ball into Yuri Tielemans. There's bad goals this season, but Ben Mee's experience there helping him out greatly. Going to field this one back across and then into Duram. Oh, it's a great block. We're finally having a few opportunities. Oh, man. Brian Mbeumo is so dangerous. I'm so happy we've got Emi Martinez because Mbeumo is just, he's ripping me a new one. Oh, this is good. Moipe. Oh, no. That wasn't a good tackle. Martinez, I love you. Into Minamino. Fires it. What a save. Can we get a second ball? We can't. Matoma just isn't strong enough. Douglas Luiz wins that back. Lofts it in. Minamino. Back into Zaniolo. Surely Zaniolo will make you 1-0. This has been an absolutely terrible game of football, but it's one we have the lead in. And that's exactly why Zaniolo needs these games. Hopefully he could just improve, and maybe we even try and pick him up. I don't know if there's a pre-deal, but hopefully we maybe just go for him. Maybe just try and sign him. I think he's a good enough player for us. Zaniolo there. Got Matty Cash, of all people, in a good position. Duran! Oh my God, their keeper is insane. But we should be able to keep this in the corner now. In what has been quite easily one of the worst games of football we have played. I'm just going to tap this into the corner. And we're just going to... What is this? That is not what I was... Just blow the whistle, ref. Please just blow the whistle. He does a terrible game of football won by Aston Villa. Oh, I think we should have made it more. We definitely should have made it more. But all that matters is 3 points right now. And the move for Luca Digne is going to go through. He's going to head to Liverpool, which is good for us because we just get the money. And he definitely doesn't improve Liverpool by any stretch of the imagination. That back pass was just the last straw for me. Courtney Hall's as well going to the Saudi League. Not for mega money, but I don't care. Get him off the book. It was a full-strength side next to take on Sheffield United, and we would be rewarded with a winner. Again, Riddell, Baku, and Konza, so 2 defenders. That shows where our attack is right now. The trip to Old Trafford next, though. Very strong 11 for us. Let's see if we can go and pick up 3 points. It's Manchester United, as you know them. I haven't seen any changes to the squad. Let's see if they're as bad as they are in real life. They are technically right now 7 points ahead of us. We're hopefully going to change that by the end of this one. It is pretty cool that they added Ten Hag, but I don't see any Thomas Frank in the game. So, I mean, I would have liked to have seen Thomas Frank in the game. I'm a bit weirded out that he's not in it. Oh, that's a good ball in to Martial, and it's going to be saved. Pau Torres, what are we doing? Why are your reactions so slow, lad? I really can't get away from the fact that I just feel like it's our defense that's letting us down. And of our defense, you don't expect it to be Pau Torres. He's the best defender in the team. That was poor. That was really poor. You just have to clear that second ball. There is so much time for it. Well, there might be a lot of time here for Diaby. Diaby's turned on the Jets. What can I do, though? I need some room to play into. Oh, bring a man out of position. And then I'll play a beautiful ball into Baku. Baku, across. Zaniolo. There we go. Right back in it. 1-1 just before halftime. Zaniolo is really starting to kick on in this Villa squad. Maybe we weren't using him correctly before. Maybe I needed to get him, I don't know, just involved a little bit more. I kind of, because he was on loan, benched him. But we should have good money next season if we hit the European goals we're expecting. And if Zaniolo helps us get there, we need to be using him. Him and Minamino in that CF position, I think is going to be good. I'm slowly thinking that we might get rid of Emi Buendia. But halftime here at Old Trafford, it's 1-1. Luis, fill that one into Diaby. Diaby waited. He's found Zaniolo. Zaniolo's in again. Harry Maguire, though. Of all people, Harry Maguire defended the football well. I mean, how he caught up to Zaniolo, I don't know. I don't know if the speed's that much of a difference, actually, between the two of them. But wow, Casemiro, again, still not feeling like very good defending. Let Malacia shoot. Oh, he's put it wide. We get a bit lucky there. Full-time whistle blows at Old Trafford. We'll take a 1-1. I'm very, very happy with this result. I didn't feel like we had anything in the tank to get anything more out of this game. I've said it once, I'll say it twice, I'll say it every damn time. If we get good results against teams like that, just draws, they're fine. And then you beat the worst teams in the league, we will be in that conversation. Next up, we took on Burnley. Watkins and Buendia give us a 2-1 victory. And after that, the transfer window opens. We're going to kick off the transfer window by seeing Luca Digne leave the club. And I'm pretty happy about this one. I just need to keep raising the funds. I'm torn now, though. Is it centre-back that we go for first? Because that's where we're struggling. But we are a little bit stacked at centre-back. I'm slowly trying to get them out of the club. Hopefully, Lenley will be recalled. I don't know why Tommy O'Reilly, he's just a random no-face guy, is going. And then I still think maybe we need a striker, because at the minute all we have is Ollie Watkins, because Minamino now is playing that CF position. We're sticking with that formation. I like it. I would like a right back as well. And we have good options at right back. Hendricks, Diego Dalot, Calabria, who has gone to Manchester United, which would mean that we probably stood more chance at Dalot, but Dalot did just play the game against us. Rico Lewis, who's not getting game time and is a beast. I really like the idea. And Tariq Lamptey. I feel like I don't know. I want pace again. Whoever's going to be sharing the limelight with Baku needs to be quick. And then at centre-back, we have John Stones, but unfortunately, in this series, he's playing. Hermoso looks really good. I was really impressed with Tosin. It's his height for me. Todibo would be a beast. I feel like Todibo, though, yeah, Todibo's going to be super expensive, where Tosin, that's a reasonable fee for 20 million. The other two, I don't think we can afford it. And then at left back, we have a couple of options. Kai Enrique is very good. He's got good play styles, but Miguel Gutierrez looks like a beast. He's a young star. That Girona side, we all know Girona, unbelievable this year. Unbelievable for a few years. Really good academy, really good young players, really good philosophy over there. And Gutierrez, for me, at 22, he's probably the play, but they won't sell him. So Kai Enrique is probably who we have to go for. I don't know. We're still going to mull that over. That'd be like 20 million. And then there is just all-round players that would improve the squad. Palvidis, I really would like to sign him. After what he did against us, I would love to sign him, but right now he's too important. And then it's, do we, you know, just go in for like a Lacazette for a season just to get us by, or bring Lookman back to the Premiership where he didn't have much luck, but maybe he would in my system. Now, the terrible news is maybe we need to go for a CF now, because I thought I'd started to play Zaniolo enough. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought we'd started to play him enough. I did. I just started using him a lot more, and Zaniolo's been recalled. So that has absolutely screwed us. Emi Buendia's going nowhere then. He's going to have to go into that role. Lenley recalled as well. We expected that. I kind of wanted him to be recalled, and then obviously a few more departures. Yeah, so Emi's going to have to be the CF backup now. Minamino and Emi. It wasn't my plan, but it is now my plan. Transfer bids starting to come in now for some of the bigger players, mainly Leon Bailey. We're still at a stage in this series where Bailey, Diaby, some of those players I'm going to view as untouchable. But next season, it'll be free gain. We're going to have to actually kind of think about some of these offers, although that's nowhere near enough for an 82 rated Jamaican superstar. So not right now, but it'll be next season where the big bids from the big teams will probably start to change everything, and we'll come up with the storylines of players wanting to leave. Before any business can be done, though, we are going to play this game against Derby. It's going to be quick highlights, but the FA Cup is a potential trophy win, and we definitely want to try and fight for that. And it gives us a chance to see a little bit of rotation. Bailey. That ball over. Oh, am I going to win it? Moreno gets it in. Oh, Thuram, early doors. Maybe should have played it. Took too long on the touch. And Donker getting a rare appearance. Douglas Luiz wants to play Minamino again. Good dribbling. Minamino fires off another shot. Vickers with another save. Minamino being the danger man right now. Minamino's found again. Minamino this time. Is he onside? That's the big question. I think he is. Minamino makes it 1-0 Aston Villa. Slowly but surely, Minamino becoming a massive signing. Diaby tries to loft that one in. Minamino again. Oh, what a save from Vickers. Vickers has been so good. Diaby. Thuram looks like he's got up. And he's got up and he's moving well. But he's picked up that knock. Minamino's still got this. He's so talented. Minamino saved by Vickers. Go on, the Matama. Oh, it's going to land to him. Matama's first touch. He's nearly a goal. I mean, Vickers. Fair play to Vickers. He's the only reason this is 1-0. This could have been 5 or 6. I'd have jumped to the sip. But he's made it insanely difficult for us. So, fair play to him. Mings over the bar. One round closer to a final then in the FA Cup. This was definitely Minamino's day. But I'm just hoping Duran's injury is not long. Vickers definitely stopping that one being 10 or 12-0. And it's 5 days. God, we've been blessed. Big bid for Konza. Gone through this. Won't be accepting it. Next season, that's when we'll start doing those kind of transfers. I think this time has come, though, to use the youth stuff. I wasn't going to do it. So what I'm going to do up here is I'm going to set up in England. I always like to do the nation I'm in. It just makes sense. I'm going to set up in England. We'll just scout. Great scout. We'll see what happens. I'm going to hire some more scouts because I think squad depth is going to be fixed with this. So for now, it's just going to be Mark Kelly because I want only 5-star scouts. And I don't know where to send Mark Kelly right now. But I kind of get a feeling that I might actually send him to Ireland. It's on the Republic of Ireland. So I think that's where we'll send him for now. But get your feedback, get information in, and I'll try and use whatever suggestions you give. We will get a third scout. We're just going to wait until another 5-star pops up. So with the time we've got left and the fact that we only have one in the club right now, I'm going to go in for a left back. And as much as I would love it to be Gutierrez, we can't sign him. So Enrique is going to be the man we go for. Hopefully we can get this around 15 to 18 million because we only have like 24 mil in the bank. So the cheaper we can get this deal done, the better. Let's do 15.5. Yeah. I'm really having to wheel and deal here at Aston Villa because I'm just not very happy with the squad. 17.6 is actually fair. I'm not really happy with the squad we've got. I'm happy with elements of the squad, but it feels like there's so much more to do. And especially if we're going to have European football, I have to pray that the bank balance next year, the money that's given, is going to be huge. Or we might have to sell on one of our big names. And let's be honest, lads, no one could be as bad as Luca Digne was. He was horrendous. Caio Henrique is joining the club. He's signed. It was a reasonable deal. He wanted basically the same contract he had at Monaco to swap to come to Villa. I'm more than happy with that. And I think most likely he goes into our starting 11 straight away. But that now leaves us just strapped for cash. 5 million. Not really anything we can do. And I still feel like we need positions. That's why we've gone down the youth scout route, because I feel like they're going to fill the squad up a little bit better. We're going to have one for Diego Carlos here. He's not someone I want to let go. At 30, he's a bit of a veteran at the club, but definitely he's been so handy for me this season. Bid's coming in for Watkins, and it is Tottenham. That's going to be rejected straight away. We might have to fight to keep hold of Watkins next season, but I'm pretty happy with his output. I just wish we had someone really pushing him, like a Palvidis. It's going to be Everton next. Weird that Decore is playing further ahead of Dele Alli, but they've got an all right squad. Enrique is going to come in for his first start. It's a strong 11. It's all we have right now, right? We just have a lot of strong players. My bench is absolutely knackered. It's the squad depth. We need the academy to bring results and bring results quickly, and hopefully that will solve our big issue that we have right now. I'm quite happy to start blooding in youngsters as quickly as possible. This is Buendia's first start at CF since Zaniolo left the club. He left the club scoring, what, 3 goals in 4 competitions. 3 goals in 4 games, sorry, which is really annoying. Enrique makes his first tackle, which is good to see. He's going to be playing with Matoma. I need them two to link up really well. Tielemans finds Watkins. Watkins finds Buendia, and his turn, which I thought would be great, wasn't good. Michael Keane apparently good at football again. Oh, Beto's gone clean through. What a save, Martinez. Oh, that's a great ball into the core 8. We're going to stop him. No, we're not. There's a good ball over to Beto. Martinez is saving our bacon. We look like the Aston Villa of old again once we're playing Premiership side. No one performing, passing, shocking, not playing to our full potential. Honestly, we just look just as bad as we did in the past. Now, we managed to scrape a win, fantastically scrape a win against Brentford. And I think that's probably going to be the same scenario here. Can we scrape a win again? Pau Torres making tackles like that is huge. But I'm just not a big lover of Buendia playing in that position. And him giving the ball away there is just making me feel like, yeah, that's not the position I really want Emmy in. It's not that I'm not sold on Emmy, but I'm not sold on him. Ollie Watkins. Gonna get a chance. It's deflected. Pickford holds. In there to Tielemans. I just need more movement. I'm gonna get it in the form of Ollie Watkins, who holds it really well. Buendia! That should have been 1-0. This definitely... That has to be the moment, right? We all know it, boys. That has to be the moment. Is that in if it's Zaniolo? I don't know. But we need to not ride Emmy that much, right? Emmy's got potential. I liked him at Norwich. I thought we were a bit petulant, but I liked him at Norwich. So I don't want to ride him too much. I want to give him a chance. Oh, is this a workable opportunity? Kaio. So you offer us his first assist. Pickford saves again. Of course he does. Baku, though, climbs highest. Buendia again, Tarkowski, well read. And it just feels like a day where maybe it's not to be, and it's going to be potentially another draw for us. Am I upset about this one? Maybe I'm a bit more upset about this one, definitely, than the Manchester United one. They're bringing on Danjuma, which I don't like, but we're going to try something funky, right? So I'm going to play Matoma as the CF. We're going to see how it works, lads. We're going to see how it works. Leon Bailey comes on the left, and I'm just kind of hoping with the Bailey situation, they're a bit tired now. They're a little bit knackered. Leon Bailey has 227 pace, and that's how we're going to impact change. Is this a red? Oh my god, Danjuma's been on the pitch for a second. He hasn't even touched the football because he's been sent off instantly. Again, Douglas Luiz. Bailey gets it into him. No, he doesn't. I feel like we've just been inches away this entire game, and it's going to fizzle out now unless we can score in this moment right here. This has to be it. Ollie Watkins. It's not the ball. That's just not the ball. And you're not going to beat Tarkowski. McGinn wins it, though. Bailey. Oh, my God. He's got some big goals. They've got him on less. His heads and volleys. I mean, he got sent off way too late into the game for us to really have any impact. It's going to be 0-0. It's going to be another draw. But that's not a defeat. And we take them right now. Definitely something for us to work on. We find ourselves in 7th place, which is European football. And we play Newcastle next. We can close the gap on them who are in 5th. And Arsenal are on the same amount of points. So we're there and thereabouts. We ended up drawing Burnley in the next round of the FA Cup. I felt pretty confident after the way results are going. We beat them 3-1 through to the next round. It's good to see Douglas Luiz doing really well, getting a brace there, and Ollie Watkins again, just continuing that trend of him bagging goals. You get a pretty decent bid here for Matty Cash, and I have even worse news. So I think I'm going to accept this bid from Tottenham for Matty Cash. I'm happy for him to go there, and it'd probably be a desirable location for him, considering he could play wingback. I'm also now going to go out and sign another Asian player just to kind of fit that role. I don't think we had any Asian players on the list that were, I don't know, really cheap. I mean, unless Doan is fairly cheap, he's not. So I'm going to go and fulfill that to make the board happy, and then we're going to see how much money we've got left for our right back. And I'm definitely leaning right now towards Rico Lewis. So the board's confidence restored because we've gone and signed the third Asian player. It's just a Chinese goalkeeper. Look, sometimes this is the best way to get these objectives done. And considering I'm failing on some of the objectives they wanted this year, we really needed that one and clinged on to that one to just keep us in this job. But now since we're waiting for the sale of Matty Cash, we might have the Newcastle game first. Although, here we go. No, so Matty Cash is gone. Kind of future-proofing the team as well here. And 24 million should be enough. Tariq Lamptey is who we're going for. His valuation, his speed, everything that he brings to the team, core value is what we want. We're definitely going to go in for this one, and this is going to end up being a bit cheaper. I think it's too cheap. We're going to go in at 10 million. He's had his injury problems, so we have to bear that in mind. He could get injured a lot, but I'm, fingers crossed that isn't going to be the case. The man even took a damn pay cut to join us. I'm actually excited about this one. Again, core value suits us, and he's used to the Premier League. He should be very, very good for us for the rest of this season, playing behind Baku. Him two aren't going to have... Them two are just no issues tracking back. But apart from that, although we now have a little bit of money left, that should be us. We should be done and dusted. And let's get into this Newcastle game, see if we can claw some points back on them. And from what I can see, they haven't done anything mad in the transfer window yet. There's still loads of time, but apart from Danny Parejo, who's now their captain, no business. A very strong 11 from me, as you'd expect. Let's see if we can create a stir here. We're at home again, though. Villa Park is where we're going. What, 18 goals for Miguel Almiron so far? We are at the halfway stage, lads. Got 18 damn goals. Watch out for Miguel Almiron, then. We're back at home, though. Our home form is good. Would I take another draw? No, we kind of need to start winning these. The team is slowly gelling. I need it to be a bit quicker now. Line to move it out wide. Trippier. Wow. Caio Henrique. Beautiful. Could be from one of these situations where Newcastle actually grab a goal. So we need to watch out. Almiron whips a great ball in. Konza's going to collect it. Diaby is going to run. Oh, Diaby is going to run. Oh my God, Diaby, keep going. Diaby, keep going. The speed to... working. Diaby! At least we test Pope. That was a decent run from him from a corner. I'm not going to lie. We're not playing much enjoyable football to watch this season. It's pretty poor for the fan base. But if we can do something better than what we just did there with Pau Torres, I'm trying to have a bit of the possession. That was probably the wrong decision there. Oh, don't let Almiron through. He's going to score. What a save, Emmy. What a save. He's their top goal scorer. And we managed to do that. And Pau Torres there. Defensively, brick wall. Absolutely brilliant. Minamino out to Diaby. I had to play it back to Radel Baku. He can loft that over to Diaby. I need a bit more help, don't I? I'm just not getting it at the minute. I just really aren't getting the help we need at the minute. And we just need that little bit more. Minamino now on the turn. He's great. Minamino. How's he put it wide? That was the moment that we've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I can't believe that. I cannot believe he put it wide. Do I have room here in the end for Minamino? His footwork is delightful, but no room to score a goal. Is that Ollie Watkins in now? Ollie Watkins! That one will find the back of the net. Aston Villa make it 1-0. Oh, did we need this moment, lads? Newcastle haven't been great, but we've been horrendous as well. So that we have to remember that. Minamino's just, I don't know, he's different level. I'm really enjoying him now. He's bedded into the team. 10 goals this season as well. 8 off of Almiron, who's the league's top goal scorer. Full-time whistle, scrappy 1-0 again. Do we care? We do not. We gain ground on Newcastle in the race for top 4 and potentially Champions League football. I genuinely am more than happy right now for us to be playing dreadful, for this to be happening, but us picking up these scrappy wins is massive. Wow, we finally receive an offer for Emmy. I mean, that's not going to happen. Now, we don't have a choice. We have to keep Emmy now. We tried Matoma there. We could continue to experiment around with that. But apart from that, there's not much more. I think that's it. I'm going to leave that for deadline day. I'm going to just skip over it. There's no more deals, but that is where we're going to leave that, guys. We're going to have scout reports coming back next time out. We got loads more games. We've got more winnable games as well, which we just need to keep piecing them together. If we keep winning 1-0, I do not care. The performances are improving. The team is starting to gel. We are getting better and better. I'm happy with the business we've done. Yes, we are going to need elite players down the line, but we're not there yet. We're not even in the Champions League yet. Thank you very much for the support. Appreciate you all. Smash subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and I will see you for the next episode.